Hey guys, so this is really great news. We're finally getting something we've been waiting for a very long time. For those of you on the edge about trying FSD Beta because of the enormous upfront cost, starting this week, we are going to be trying FSD Beta completely free. So far, the latest version of full self-driving Beta 12.3 has been greatly received by everybody that's able to test it out. The car has been driving a lot more confidently and a lot more human-like than we've ever seen before. It's now able to maneuver around vehicles, pedestrians, and objects at a very nice pace that makes us feel very confident in the system as a passenger. And if you've watched any of the latest full self-driving Beta videos, you notice that the car is able to get out of some very sticky scenarios and now is able to do it very well and no hesitations at all. All in all, this version of full self-driving has greatly improved, and Elon even said that it should have been called version 13 because of how well it performs. So now here's the thing, even with all the confidence in the world, if people aren't able to try out the software, they would never be able to realize the full potential of it and be able to build any confidence. Throughout the years, I have tried many iterations of full self-driving beta, and although it makes a ton of mistakes and require me to provide interventions, it does blow my mind each and every single time I activate the system. I have also given a ton of test drives with full self-driving beta, and 9 out of 10 times people are blown away themselves, and they have said that the only thing stopping them from purchasing or subscribing to the software is the enormous price range. At this point, you are well aware that the system costs quite a bit, and with how Tesla works with prices going up and down, it's very hard to track at times. You may feel that you may have lost out if you had purchased it at the peak, and you may be getting a good deal now, but it may drop even further down the line. Now, if you do live in the US, there is one other option, and that is to subscribe at a monthly rate of $199. This is also an option which isn't available in Canada just yet. However, this is still a very expensive option, and at $199, if you do opt in for a few months, this is the price of buying a brand new iPhone. So this is something a lot of owners are facing, whether to save enough money to buy something nice or to subscribe to a piece of software that will eventually go away. This is where Tesla is facing in terms of the adoption rate of full self-driving beta. But in all honesty, I feel like once people try the software, they are going to opt for it in the long term just because how well it performs and the experience you get overall. I was one of those people that felt like it was never worth it until I put the money down and I tried it for myself, and it was incredible, and I never wanted to drive another car without it. So although $12,000 or $199 per month sounds like a very big amount, in the grand scheme of things, if your car can drive you around from place to place without you having to worry about anything, and it also reduces the likelihood that you'll get into an accident, this is well worth the price overall. So now, although the system is really great and most of us know that it is, they want to capitalize on the rest of the market that have no clue of to FSD Beta. This is where they're going to have to put it in the hands of every single owner for them to experience it themselves, and this is where 12.3 is going to be that version that will make it all change. Just late last night, Elon responded to a user on X stating that with the current progress of 12.3, that every car in the US that is capable of full self-driving is going to get a 1-month free trial starting this week. In addition to that, he sent out an internal email to staffs indicating that they will be giving test drives of full self-driving beta right before people take delivery of their cars. This is so staff can educate the new owners and the passengers in the car of full self-driving beta and the confidence and the capabilities it's able to offer. This is definitely going to increase the uptake of the software because once you experience it, you're not going to want your car without it. This just goes to show how confident the Tesla engineering team is with the current build of full self-driving, and now that it's going wide release, they can only get better from this point. So to wrap things up, this is a big win-win for both sides. Tesla is able to highlight the current progress of full self-driving beta and capitalize on the additional revenue and additional eyes on the software, while owners on the fence of purchasing full self-driving beta is going to be able to test it all by themselves trial for 1 month completely free, and this is where you'll be able to decide if you want it or you don't want it after the trial period ends. Now, unfortunately, this is only available to the US only, so Canada and the rest of the world is left on the sidelines. Although, just recently, earlier this morning, Rohan Patel from the Tesla Policy Department has given us an update on what's going on and what the future plans are. There are currently some regulatory hurdles that the team needs to get past with the government, but moving forward, Canada is going to be on the exact same branch as the US, so all the releases should be at the exact same point. This makes a lot of sense as they are on practically the same piece of land and generally have the same driving rules and driving styles. So tapping into a market near identical to the US is the very first stepping stone, and eventually this will move its way into Europe and into Asia. I can't wait until this is a full global wide release, and you guys will be mind blown once you get to experience it in real life. There is such a difference seeing it on YouTube versus seeing it and experience it for yourself. So wait until then, and this is going to be the year that Tesla tries to get itself into China and into parts of Europe, and by next year, hopefully outside of that market as well. So there you have it. This is one of the biggest releases so far, and if you pick up a new Tesla today, you are going to get a full month of full self-driving beta, and if you own an older car, you are also going to get a full month of full self-driving beta. As we are in the middle of this week, and with Elon stating that it's going to be dropping just this week, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, so definitely keep an eye out on your software update tab, and I will keep you guys as updated as possible on everything going forward. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't already done so, and follow me on X or Twitter at HeyJohnE. Over there you guys can DM with me and just chat with me, and if you do want to support the channel, I do have a Patreon link in the description below. Over there are some very exclusive perks. But this should wrap it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is John once again. Peace out.